What's up, everybody? This is Miko, and I am here with Maritza. Today, we're going to talk about her project. We're going to talk about education. We're going to talk about her being a coach and how we met. So, before we get started, though, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers who continue to watch my content, who continue to share my channel, who continue to comment, like each interview, and for my premieres especially, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. How you doing, Marissa?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you, Michelle?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Now, notice she says Michelle and not Miko because she met me as Michelle. Long story. We have a lot of history, so it's okay. She can call me Michelle. Um, but yes, you have a lot of information that you can share tonight, especially with being a holistic, emotional, intelligent coach. And before we get into that, I just want you to tell the audience one, how you got into that position,
Mhm.
two, what made you want to be that type of coach, and three, how can so if I was watching this interview right now and I
Mhm.
wanted to be a
Okay. Miko?
I know
Miko?
that was a lot. Yes.
So I did hear you say, how did I get into the position? And then I heard you say, what made me become a coach? But then after that, I didn't hear the rest of what you said.
No, it's
It,
fine.
it froze there.
So say for instance, if I was watching this interview and
Uh-huh.
I wanted to get into this type of career, what would be the steps I have to take to get into the career?
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. So I can tell you, so for the first starters you mentioned is, how did I get to become an emotional intelligence coach, right? That would be the first question you like to know. So I found myself just kind of putting things together in life, where I just kind of was like, as I was getting older and just kind of grew with my family, because I have 3 kids, married, been married for about 22 years and all. Just noticed this challenges that we all go through, and wanted to get more educated on all that emotional intelligence balance of things. And so I found myself actually um, just kind of really going into the coaching industry back in 2016, and wanting to kind of really help myself and just help my family and friends. And I ended up getting my certificate with Coaching Training Alliances, and that's a coaching business all the way in Colorado. And so I got my certification there, but then I really wanted to get into emotional intelligence and realized that is an opportunity for me locally, and was able to go locally to a school here in Kissimmee. And so when I went and did my certification there, I was able to find out about the 7 chakras and the emotional intelligence of things, and just being able to understand that there's a positive aspect of emotions, and also, a negative aspect, but also being centered and aligned. And so my goal was to just be as educated as possible, but also um, as valuable as being able to share my knowledge with not only my family and friends, but my coaching clients later thereafter. So I learned how about emotional intelligence through that. So I want to say that's the first question that you asked me, and what made me get into it, I guess, kind of aligned with what I answered already.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, what would be the steps to get there? I mean, I would say the biggest step would be to either, finding a local certification maybe in your area, if not even, maybe even reaching out to the school that I attended the emotional intelligence school that I attended, it was with Dr. Wanda Bonet Gasket in Kissimmee, and she is she's founded the school all the way back, I want to say, in 2014. So she's been around in business for many years. So yeah, I would say the opportunity would be to be able to ensure that you know, being able to get connected with her so she can help you, and, you know, being able to get educated in that aspect.
Okay. So I know that, excuse me, I know that we use the word coach very loosely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have people who are considered a coach of this industry, a coach of this industry, but just the word coach. So, say for instance, if you were looking for a coach, regardless of if it was a, excuse me, emotional intelligent coach, or some type of coach that to be able to help you like through life, what would you look for? Is education, would you say education plays a role? Would you say experience plays a role? What would you look for in a coach if you were not the coach and you were looking for someone else to coach you?
Yeah, I would look to see that they definitely have the credentials and the school that they attended, and also the accreditation that the school that they attended has, in the years of experience, and just even having that one-on-one communication connection with the person, because you can, I think, see value in an individual when you know, and whether or not they have the experience, and whether or not you want to even work with them, with that first impression. So I would say just making sure you're, you know, checking all those boxes to help you determine whether or not it's a good fit for you to receive services from someone that is claiming to be a coach, that is claiming to provide a service that can, you know, give you some sort of resolution to a problem that you have. So I think those are really important, just things to consider as you're going
Okay.
through there.
Okay. Well, let's transition into your project. Let's call it your project.
Yes.
So, embracing our lives. I will bring up the website in a few minutes, but if you can tell us about the project, how you came about. I see your lovely logo up there in the right-hand
Yes.
corner. Tell us a little bit about your project, when you got started, if you've done events in the past, and what events are you looking to do in the future, and how can you, where are you trying to take embracing our lives? What level?
Okay, perfect. You have a lot of questions for me here, but okay, I'll try to make sure I answer it in that order. um, so, so yes, those are really good questions, actually. So I appreciate definitely asking me these questions. So, you know, I started way back in 2016. And when I started in 2016, I just had the one certification. Then I went into getting the second certification with emotional intelligence. And I was able to get really involved in providing like one-on-one coaching, group coaching, and I would do it with primarily educators, because I've been with education for a good 16 years now. And so primarily I was having a lot of good connections with people that were in that industry. And and I'm still in the industry, so I shouldn't say in that one like it's past tense, but I'm still in the industry. So I'm really been inspired to just continue on that journey. But I definitely feel that emotional intelligence is something that can be fostered and promoted within any industry. So I'm definitely looking to branch out with different industries throughout the years. And primarily what I've done in the past has been, I've been very fortunate to work with celebrity educators. It was an opportunity for me to do group coaching, one-on-one coaching with educators in a large platform, to be able to explain what the chakras are, and the benefits of it, and how to be able to try to stay focused and aligned in that, so that we're not off balance in our daily routines and lives. So so primarily being able to experienced the emotional intelligence opportunity and coaching from 2016 and 2017, 2018, things really became nice for me to kind of flow into that opportunity. But then COVID kind of hit, and I kind of took a little break, and this is where I kind of thought, oh man, it's kind of slowed me down. But at the end of the day, I realized today, I was like, it's not that it slowed me down. I think emotional intelligence has always stayed with me. And I've always been promoting it and working through it with the people that I've surrounded with. Specifically, more so has been recently my family, because I feel like with COVID hitting and everything, so much has happened and transpired within my own family that I needed to work through all that. And now I'm ready to really be able to continue building emotional intelligence within my community and just kind of growing and making it a little more of an awareness for a lot and all, and not only working with adults, but kids and just really embracing it in such a way that it can really help in a larger masses than how I started. So, and the projects that I've done, I have started a book. I am working on a podcast, or maybe not necessarily a podcast, so to speak, but definitely a few different recordings that I can put on YouTube. And also things are coming along little by little. It's taking a bit of time, but I'm very excited to be able to kind of just get to being able to, embrace the opportunity and just kind of go from there and not rush it as I thought it needed to be, because we all have a journey and it'll think, oh, it has to be on this, it has to go on this this way, and it doesn't. It kind of goes like up and down and side to side, and you're just like, okay, go with it and make it work. So that's where I've been. So that's my story kind of thing.
Okay, so where are you trying to take embracing our lives? Like what level?
Oh, good question. I mean, I would love to definitely continue growing it, not only in the national level, but international level. I am Hispanic. I do have, I have the ability, speak Spanish and all, and definitely would like to bring it to other countries and just in many different ways. And so, yeah, and especially if it could be in English and Spanish, however it may be, I'm there. I would love to be able to grow it in that way.
So are you saying you would like to have a stage and you can be a speaker at an event or like a trade show?
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, I would definitely be open to that. And it's so funny because I'm very introvert, but I don't mind that opportunity because for some reason, some way, somehow I found my way in being able to speak naturally. So I think at one point it definitely was a fear of mine, but now it's like because I love to be able to communicate about embracing your life and also having emotional intelligence. It's definitely something that comes from the heart and it's just natural. So it doesn't even impact me any more the way it used to, where I was like nervous so yeah. So I think I would definitely love that opportunity.
Okay. Well, while I bring up your website, answer this question for me. So, do you prefer more one-on-one coaching or do you like the group coaching?
I like both. I mean, there's so much that can come out of learning from each other that when I'm put in a position of being able to speak to people, we pull so much from each other that it so much helps to be able to coach in the group setting if that opportunity comes. But if it's a one-on-one, that also is a very good opportunity to just kind of be able to share with the person and being able to help them in any way possible. So either or, really, really, I enjoy it and I love it. So whether it's group or one-on-one coaching, I am open to it either or. So it helps me being able to do one or the other.
Okay. Good answer. So I am about to go through some of the tabs. So on your main page, I see that I like this. Education is key to everything.
Yes.
What does emotional freedom means to you?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean to you?
Oh, emotional freedom definitely means to be free and be A person just that can express themselves freely of what they're feeling, but also be in a state of mind to understanding the differences of like, okay, is this where my goal is to stay in this type of emotional being, and if it is, yes, I want to be that person, then okay, but understand that there are, circumstances or consequences that can help you be better. And having that emotional freedom is like being able to express that freely to the person, to be able to understand what that freedom can do for them, being honest with themselves on their emotions, to be able to help them be emotionally free and what they're feeling, what they would like, what they desire, what their goals are, so that it can really help them open up and all.
Okay. So with the certifications that you have, can you briefly touch on each of these certifications?
Yeah. So the certified coach, the first one is the one that I earned with Coach Training Alliance. And
Okay.
then the ICF certification, I earned that with emotional intelligence with Dr. Wanda, being a CHIE, Certified Holistic Emotional Intelligence Coach with the Dr. Wanda Gasquet's school in Kissimmee, Gasquet Bonnet School. Okay. And she goes by Dr. W, and that's the school that is that she promotes in Kissimmee. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll make sure I'll get that information so I can put it in the description so more people can see that. Okay. So the next tab that I'm going to is the About tab, which is pretty much letting people know. It's like your bio, which will also be in the description below of this interview. So embracing our lives. And then for people, if they want to know more about you, they can come and read this. For the mission. So I like this. I like how you have a mission. I see that you have 8 areas of holistic health. Can you briefly touch on the 8 areas?
Oh, yeah. So the 8 areas of holistic health would be more so like having a opportunity to have like a balanced life, like all the important aspects of like being, spiritually healthy, being financially healthy, being mentally healthy, emotionally. All those areas are really what is important for us as a coach, for emotional intelligence, to be able to give you that ability of being balanced, socially and just physically, all those important aspects that makes a person happy and whole. So those are the things that we are definitely looking for to touch upon as we work together as an emotional intelligence, coaching opportunity that we may come into contact with, and just being able to help you, gain what you're looking for during the time that you may reach out to us here at Embracing Our Lives.
I like the 7 steps to happiness. So this right here, I think if a lot of people use these 7 steps, like even in their personal lives or even in their like careers, it would be so many more happier people on this earth.
I agree. Like I said, it can help our industry, a lot of different industries.
I like that. So I see that you have where you can book online, and these are some of the services that you have. If you can just touch on each of the services that you currently have.
Sure. So coaching services currently, if you're looking to do like a 15 complimentary minutes of coaching services just to see what it entails, I have that available. But if like once you consider hiring us for the hour, we can definitely work with you. It's either it could be a phone or Zoom call. And what we'll work on is your goals. There will be a sheet that I would send you regarding where you're looking to consider, where you considered at, where you're looking to work, and what your goals are, so that we can kind of work towards, whether it will be like a weekly goal or a monthly goal or a few months goal, all depending on what you're looking to do. So there is coaching services there. There's a coaching package that we have. And then we also work with HR professionals as well.
Okay. And then Okay. So that's what you were talking about, partner with HR
Yes.
professionals.
Yes.
Okay. I'm
Yes,
just
yes, yes.
clicking on it so people who are watching this, they can kind of like see. Okay. So reasons to partner with a coach. I like that.
Mhm. Mhm, mhm.
Okay. And then you just give the reasons. All right. Let's go to the next tab. All right. So emotions, check-in, checkpoint. I like that. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so if there's like a pressing issue that you have and you're looking to speak to someone and you just want to maybe vent for a little bit and just need a little bit of time to kind of iron something out, there's like a 10-minute session you can do with us, and it would be just $10 to kind of like iron something out. Like nothing major, just maybe having some sort of difficulty with something. So you can just check in and just kind of, either go to our contact box, email, text, and we can reach each other in that way and just kind of speak about what's happening. And then if it goes into a necessary opportunity to be able to do like a coaching session, we can do that. If not, no worries. Maybe we can just iron it all out right there and then. So those are that's what the emotions check-in checkpoint is.
So the discovery call, I see that 15 minutes for free. So I'm gonna need like 4 different sessions.
Okay.
I want to make sure, I love free.
Well,
I love free and discount.
Yeah, and we could discuss 14 different subject matters or subjects. But I mean, at the end of the day, the goal is to, speak hopefully about the one desired conversation, discovery that you're looking to iron out so that you can get that result, that goal that you're looking to achieve. So hopefully we work on the one and then move on to the next. So, so hopefully, we can go do it one at a time, however you want. Whatever
I'm taking
works
all
best.
14.
Okay.
So, and then the last tab that I'll talk about is the contact. So if they come to contact, they can go ahead and send you their information, a message, and it comes straight to you, correct? It doesn't go
Yes.
to like some AI person in Hong Kong.
No, not at all. It comes straight to me. I'll get the message. So you can either do the contact box, the text, or the email, or the phone call. I'll receive it directly. Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure because, nowadays we have, AI is doing everything. And then,
You're right.
well, I sent the message. Oh, well, it has to go through out of the US first. Then it has to go to China. Then it has to come back into the US because now it has to go through this filter. Yeah. So.
No. It'll be directly to me. So that's a good question. I'm not looking forward to using AI anytime soon. No, that's just not. That will be emotionally intelligent services there.
So I know, excuse me, I know earlier you mentioned that you have 16 years in education.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone who's watching this interview, I met Maritza in 2014. Now, I moved to Orlando in 2008. My journey was a little bit different, but I met Maritza in 2014. I applied for a part-time position at a school, at a school, and what was so funny about it, the part-time position that I applied for ended up turning into a teaching opportunity to be an adjunct professor. And I'm gonna bring this up. So I think you were pregnant with Lorenzo.
Yes, I was pregnant with Lorenzo. So that makes us be able. He's now 9, so 9 years. We met 9 years ago. Is that
Wow! Yes,
that's
and
awesome.
what's so interesting about that interview? It was you and another person, and I'm just meeting you, and I just felt like you were like on my side. Like I haven't even met you. Like I'm just meeting you like right there. And, you know, for you and the other person to say that, you know, I would be a good fit because I guess someone had left and you needed a adjunct professor
Yes.
for business.
Yes.
And, I was asked, what am I doing with my MBA? And I'm like, oh, whatever. I don't know what I said then, but just given that opportunity, I'm glad that I was able to, and I think I stayed for 2 years. Yeah, because I left, I moved in 2016 to Nashville. So I'm glad that I had 2 years of being an advisor for students and to also be able to be an adjunct professor. And so thank you.
Oh,
You really helped me. And then we actually became to know each other a little bit more. And I'm like family now. So thank you for
yes,
always
definitely.
being there for me. Like in general, I'm not gonna, put you on the pedestal and make you feel like embarrassed or whatever. But this woman right here, like it's weird because some people, they come into your life a season, a
Mhm.
reason, and a lifetime. And regardless of where I moved to, we always stayed in touch. Regardless of what happened in my life, we always stayed in touch. Um, when stuff needs to be said to me, that needed to be said, and you didn't have, you didn't like skirt around the issue. You know how sometimes people talk to you and it's like they tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah.
If it was something that was affecting me and it's like, I don't know if you should do that or whatever, you were polite about it because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I make the decision. But
Hmm.
thank you for always being there for me. And you're
Oh,
one of the people, so I don't want to make other people jealous because they
yeah.
be like, well, right, you didn't say my name, but um, but I
Mm.
want to say thank you for always including me, in like family affairs and functions and
Yeah.
events. And thank you so much for being there for me, like
Oh,
just in general. If I said I
yeah.
wanted to be an astronaut, I don't know about that, Michelle, but okay, I got your back.
Oh,
You
you're
were
so
always
sweet.
there for me, so thank you. I really appreciate that. So,
Oh,
but
Michelle, you're gonna make me
I just
cry.
wanted to
Oh,
I just wanted to bring that up because when you find like that season, reason, lifetime, and when you have that lifetime, you have to hold on to it. So,
I agree.
um, I'm
I
holding on
agree.
to this. You're like my second family, and you always been there for me, and I want to say thank you. So,
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I agree. I appreciate you. I appreciate, yes, everything you've done throughout the years too. Just being in touch and always like having that connection has always been great. And I've always enjoyed just, being there and just enjoying the time that we've had together. So I'm definitely grateful for you too. And I agree with you 1,000%. It definitely doesn't, you don't find people like you. Like you are the best too. So don't I'm just here, but I feel like you definitely have been there too for me in the sense to just be able to be like, hey Michelle, what's going on? Kind of like just keeping that connection. So I'm grateful for always having the opportunity to just to count on you and just be there and just share those special moments. And that's valuable. That's priceless for sure.
yes, yes, I know,
So
I
I agree.
agree. So before we close out, do you want to let people know where they can? I know it's going to be in the bottom of the description, but some people don't read. So if you can let people know, like, what is your website? Um, what are your social media links? So they can go on there, and if you're on LinkedIn or whatever, how people can reach out to you.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm definitely on Embracing Our Lives under the Wix logo. And then I'm also on LinkedIn under Maritza Gutierrez. And I mean, you can reach me once you're on my website. You can reach me by phone, by email, by text, however you like to communicate with me. And I'll be happy to just connect and be happy to see how I can help in any way possible.
Okay. All right. Well, any last words before we close out this interview?
No, thank you for the opportunity. It's just wonderful. And thank you so much for having me on today.
Okay. Well, there you have it, guys. If you're interested in being a holistic, emotional, intelligent coach, information is going to be in the description below. Maybe you had an interest, you heard about it, you can go ahead and get your certification because you're going to need that. And then also just, if you want to help out with different events or maybe become an intern. I'm trying to throw you some interns out there.
That'd be awesome.
If you need some, if you want to be an intern under Embracing Our Lives and you want to know more about it, just to shadow or, learn more about like just being the education piece of it, reach out to Maritza. And that's pretty much it. But let me go ahead and do these sponsors that I have. So I do apologize. I should have said them in the beginning. Guys, if you're a YouTuber, a gig tuber, you're a content creator, you're on any social media, you're going to need Streamyard. Streamyard is a platform. It's very easy, friendly, user friendly, to be able to record and to do your live videos. So make sure you click on the link below. Help me out. I've been doing pretty good. I've been getting a lot of people clicking on the link. But now go ahead. Your 14 days are up. Make sure you go ahead and select the package. But you do get a special discount. So make sure you guys do that, especially if you're going to move forward in YouTube, especially. Also with Tubebuddy, make sure that you click on the link below. Tubebuddy is going to help you, give you the tools with, your title, with keywords, with tags for your videos. So make sure you click on the link below. You'll get a special discount when you sign up for a plan. And I do have another one coming up. I don't have the code affiliate link yet, but fans idea. That's coming soon. But hopefully by the time this interview comes out, if it's in the description below, I'll put it in there. If not, make sure you look forward to it. It will be another video that's coming out about that. It's where you get custom made jerseys and shirts and hats for any sport. So I just became an affiliate partner with that. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video and leave a comment. She want to read some comments. Give us some engagement. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next interview.
Bye.